Hello out there, all you wonderful people. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear, listening in to another Pitch for Switch video from me. And this time I'm going to be talking about what I call Mega Man Origins, which it's not actually Mega Man's origins and all that stuff redone. No, 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 it's not. But it does take the two games that were redone for the PSP, Mega Man Powered Up and Mega Man Maverick Hunter X, and makes a duology out of the two of them for the Switch. Basically, what I'm suggesting is to take these two games, um, basically increase the visual quality of them both. Maybe throw in a few Easter eggs, put a couple extra things in each of them, like especially with Maverick Hunter X, put in a zero mode. You have the regular game, you have Vile mode, put in a zero mode so people can play as that version of Zero in the very first Mega Man X game. I don't know why that was overlooked before, because that was something people hardcore wanted back in the day, even when Mega Man X first originally started out. And for Mega Man Powered Up, even though Proto Man wasn't actually a part of the first game, put in a Proto Man mode, or just call it Proto mode or something like that, so that you get Proto Man to play with Proto Man in place of Mega Man. It doesn't necessarily have to have a story to it for that to happen, but just put it in there. Like, I think, see, when I think of things like this, and I'm like, you can revamp this and put it out and put stuff in here that one you might have missed out on having in there, or that people would actually like to see. Like, Proto Man doesn't have anything to do with the very first Mega Man story. Like, outside of, I guess, the knowledge that Proto Man has escaped and run off. But he literally has nothing to do with the very first Mega Man game as far as the story goes. So why not take the time and be like, okay, we're going to do what we can do, even if you don't want to put him in. Even I mean, not even if you don't want to put him in. Even if you want to create a story for him, make it a story about him running away and how the robot masters were sent after him to retrieve him, and that would make it super interesting. Where he's just basically doing all his repairs and all that stuff on his own, and he's just out, like, without Doctor Light and Roll and everybody else around to support him. He's just taking off on his own. And then toward the end of his story, have not Doctor Light, Doctor Wily capture him and reprogram him so that he can become Breakman. Capcom, I threw together a story for you right there. um, then with Zero mode for Maverick Hunter X, obviously you play as Zero and play things from his perspective instead of from X's perspective or from Vile's perspective. That should be simple enough. And instead of having him go all the way through to facing Sigma, have his story end when he blows himself up on Vile to destroy his ride armor, and gives in either for his story, for the sake of Zero, he blows himself up, then he gives his Buster to X to take on to the final battle with Sigma. That's it. That's all you got to do. I mean, it would suck that Zero doesn't get to fight Sigma in this game, but continuity wise, Zero wasn't going to fight him anyway. Like, and if you really want Zero to fight Sigma, then make it something that Zero does during the opening stage. Like, make Sigma the boss for Zero of the intro stage, instead of having him fight Vile, because obviously he doesn't fight Vile because he screwed up his ride armor that Vile was using to choke out X. So I'd say, yeah, go ahead and have Zero fight Sigma, and then after they part, because Sigma just decided to take off, he's rushing down to get to X and save him. Hell, they could make the beginning of that stage where you're fighting Sigma, and then he just teleports off and then follows the stage itself normally to catch up to where X is. Like, that would make it that would be incredible, and plus they could add a little bit more to the story that way. But that's it. Talked about both of those games, kind of short. That's it. Thank you guys very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears up for more stuff from me, and until the next time, please enjoy your games and let Capcom know you want this shit too. Peace out.